Your brain doesn't just rest when you sleep, it physically shrinks, opening up a hidden plumbing system to wash away the day's metabolic waste. This isn't just about feeling refreshed, it's an active, nightly detoxification that reboots your entire cognitive engine. Without this profound nightly transformation, your memories would crumble and your brain would simply drown in its own cellular debris. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the extraordinary mechanisms that operate exclusively during your deepest sleep phases. You'll understand how your brain literally cleanses itself, purging accumulated toxins, and then meticulously sorts through your daily experiences, cementing vital memories and discarding the irrelevant. After this, you will never think of sleep as merely downtime again. Imagine your brain as a vibrant, bustling city. Throughout the day, its inhabitants, your neurons, are incredibly active, constantly communicating, processing information, and burning energy. And just like any busy city, this activity generates waste products. Metabolites, proteins, even damaged cellular components begin to accumulate in the delicate spaces between your brain cells. If this waste were allowed to build up, it would act like cognitive sludge, slowing down neural communication and eventually impairing function. Think of trying to navigate a city where the streets are permanently clogged with trash. For decades, scientists were puzzled. Where was the brain's waste disposal system? Unlike the rest of your body, your brain doesn't have a conventional lymphatic system, the network of vessels that drains waste from other tissues. It was a complete mystery. Then, a groundbreaking discovery changed everything. Research led by Dr. Maiken Nedergaard and her team, published in Science Translational Medicine in 2012, unveiled what they called the glymphatic system. This remarkable system is essentially your brain's dedicated, hidden plumbing network. It's a series of paravascular tunnels that run alongside of the blood vessels within your brain. And here's the kicker. It primarily switches on when you're deeply asleep. During wakefulness, the brain is packed tight, its cells swollen with activity. But as you drift into deep, non-REM sleep, your brain cells actually decrease in size by about 60%. This opens up those tiny interstitial spaces, creating pathways for a vital fluid to flow. Cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF, which normally bathes the outside of your brain and spinal cord, is then pumped into these newly opened glymphatic channels. It flows rapidly, deep into the brain tissue, washing away those accumulated toxins, including beta amyloid, a protein strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease. The CSF, now laden with cellular waste, then drains out of the brain, essentially carrying the day's debris away. It's like a highly efficient subterranean car wash for your most important organ. Isn't that absolutely mind-boggling? That your brain has this entire complex sanitation crew that only comes out when the city is quiet? It's a fundamental part of maintaining the brain's sparkling clarity and performance. In fact, if you're finding this deep dive into your brain's secret operations as fascinating as I do, and you want to ensure more people discover these hidden instruction manuals for their own minds, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. It genuinely helps us continue unearthing these incredible insights into what actually happens inside your skull. Now, back to our nightly brain cleanse. This nightly detox is not a passive process, it's an active, choreographed performance. Without it, the brain cannot maintain its structural integrity or its sharp processing power. Think about the difference between a pristine circuit board and one covered in dust and grime. The clean one performs flawlessly, while the dirty one struggles. The glymphatic system ensures your neural circuits remain pristine. But this nightly cleansing operation sets the stage for an even more profound act of internal architecture. The fresh, clean slate it provides is essential for what comes next, the incredible process of memory consolidation. This is where your brain takes the raw, chaotic data of your day and transforms it into lasting knowledge, ready for recall. Imagine your daily experiences as thousands of scattered puzzle pieces. During your waking hours, you're just collecting them, observing shapes and colors, but it's only during deep sleep that a master architect steps in. Before understanding this, you might have thought learning was just about absorbing information. But what if I told you that a significant part of learning happens after you close your eyes? This is the astonishing revelation of memory consolidation. When you experience something new, whether it's learning a new skill, studying for an exam, or even just having a meaningful conversation, your brain temporarily stores this information in a region called the hippocampus. Think of the hippocampus as a kind of temporary inbox or a short-term holding facility. It's great for quick saves, but it's not where long-term memories live. During deep sleep, particularly during slow-wave sleep, your brain starts a remarkable dialogue between the hippocampus and the neocortex, the outer layer of your brain responsible for higher-level thinking and long-term storage. Studies, like those conducted by Dr. Robert Stickgold and his colleagues at Harvard Medical School throughout the 2000s, have shown that during these deep sleep cycles, neural patterns related to the day's events are replayed and fast-forward. Your brain literally reruns the highlights reel of your day, sometimes at 20 times the speed of real time. This isn't just a mental movie, it's a critical process. As these neural patterns are replayed, the connections between neurons, the synapses, are either strengthened or pruned. Important information gets its synaptic connections reinforced, like chiseling a path into stone, making it more robust and accessible. Less important information might see its connections weaken, fading away to prevent cognitive clutter. It's like a librarian who not only cleans the shelves, but also decides which books get moved to permanent archives and which ones get recycled. The before state is a brain overloaded with fragmented, fragile data. You might remember bits and pieces, but they lack coherence and permanence. The after state, thanks to deep sleep, is a brain that has systematically processed, organized, and filed away those puzzle pieces into a coherent, resilient structure. You wake up not just rested, but smarter, with the day's lessons integrated into your long-term memory, ready for instant recall. This active restructuring of your knowledge, while you are completely unconscious, is a profound testament to the power of your brain's nocturnal operations. It transforms mere experiences into enduring understanding. So, how can you actively work with these incredible internal architects, the glymphatic system, and your memory consolidators, to ensure your brain performs at its absolute peak? Here are 3 powerful, actionable steps grounded in the science you've just discovered. First, prioritize strict sleep consistency. Your brain's internal cleaning and memory filing systems thrive on routine. Going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every single day, even on weekends, profoundly impacts the efficiency of your deep sleep cycles. Irregular sleep patterns disrupt your circadian rhythm, which in turn throws off the precise timing required for optimal glymphatic flow and the memory replay process. Aim for 7 to 9 hours, but focus just as much on the predictability of those hours. Think of it like a scheduled maintenance crew. They can't do their best work if their hours are constantly changing. Second, cultivate a truly dark, cool, and quiet sleep environment. Your brain interprets light, warmth, and noise as signals of daytime activity, which can prevent it from fully transitioning into the deep, restorative sleep necessary for both detox and consolidation. Even a sliver of light can suppress melatonin production, the hormone that cues your brain it's time for its nightly reset. Lowering the thermostat to around 65 degrees Fahrenheit signals to your body that it's time to power down, making it easier for your brain to initiate and sustain deep, slow-wave sleep. Block out light entirely, minimize noise, and feel your brain relax into its essential work. This isn't just about comfort, it's about giving your brain the precise environmental cues it needs to do its most critical work. And third, implement a consistent screen-free wind-down routine, at least 1 hour before bed. Blue light emitted from phones, tablets, and computers actively disrupts melatonin production, directly impeding your brain's ability to enter the deep sleep stages required for robust glymphatic cleansing and memory consolidation. Instead, engage in relaxing activities like reading a physical book, listening to calming music, or journaling. This signals to your brain that the day's stimulation is winding down, allowing it to naturally shift gears and prepare for its vital nightly operations. You're not just relaxing, you're setting the stage for deep cognitive repair and enhancement. You are no longer just sleeping, you are actively engaging in the most powerful, intricate brain maintenance program available. Understanding these invisible, profound processes happening within your skull changes everything. You now know that your brain isn't just passively receiving rest, it is actively, dynamically cleaning itself, refining your knowledge, and preparing you for a sharper, more focused tomorrow. It makes you realize that your daily choices about sleep aren't just about comfort, but about actively participating in your own brain's incredible architecture. How does your brain feel right now? If this deeper understanding of your brain's nightly renewal resonated with you, like this video so you can easily revisit this precise explanation whenever you want to harness its power. Armed with this knowledge of your brain's nightly architect, you hold the keys to a sharper mind, one that is truly refreshed, organized, and ready to learn. But what other hidden operations are unfolding within your skull? There are so many more layers to peel back, so many more astonishing truths waiting to be uncovered about the incredible organ that makes you, you. Subscribe to Brain Health Decoded to ensure you're right there with us for the next revelation we're already dissecting.